What's up, guys? Troutman Rhino here. I'm doing another little video here for you. It's kind of a different one. I'm going to do a what's in my bag. This is a Kyle Booker chest bag. I absolutely love this thing. I bought this thing when I first started getting serious into trout fishing. Before that, I was rolling just a little Walmart backpack, and the annoyance of taking it on and off was just getting too much, and by the time I was done fishing, by the end of the day my back was hurting and stuff. So ended up switching to a chest pack, which was a real lifesaver. It streamlines everything and it's just more accessible and easy. So we'll get into the first little pouch here. This right here, there's two little side pouches on each side of my chest pack, and I usually keep probably like split shots, salmon egg hooks, and just everything kind of like finesse stuff in each one of my stuff. I also keep Appalachian baits, dough bait in these if I'm using them at the time. I'll store them both in there, one in each side, and that's kind of like stuff I really don't use a whole lot, and I just kind of keep on the side there, but still comes in handy. Move on to the next thing here. We got the Fish Techie proof ball. Really like this thing. I need to start using it more. I just sometimes forget that it's even on here. But this thing is super cool. If you've never seen it, it pretty much, you take this little orange ball and you hold it in a picture with your fish, and you put it in their app, and it guesstimates like the weight and the length of your fish, and it's pretty accurate. I'm going to start using this thing a lot more in my videos, and especially this year, try to get more use out of it. Moving on to the next thing, I got a little line cutter here, just from Walmart. This thing's a lifesaver pretty much. I used to use just little scissors, and I would always lose them, or I would just forget them at home. So this being retractable too, it comes in handy a whole lot when you're just trying to cut your line real quick, or you're tying on and stuff. So it's just a big lifesaver. All right, we'll move on to this first little pocket here. Don't keep much in here. I'll keep some attractant gel in here. This is from NRV Baits. If I'm not mistaken, I think he calls it hoghead gel. It's been a while since I've used this stuff. A lot of my stuff's already scented, so I don't use it a whole lot, but when I have unscented stuff, this thing comes in great. So we'll move on to the main compartment here, and this is where the magic happens. So I got a little Plano double-sided box. This side I got all my soft plastics that I use. This is NRV Baits, Creek Bugs, primarily, and I got some Appalachian Baits, mountain crickets there. All this is like pretty much primarily what I use. I got some other stuff in here that I use a whole lot too, but you'll see me a lot throwing these creek bugs and the mountain crickets. That's pretty much my go-to. And on the other side here, we've got some terminal tackle, jig heads, big jig heads, 1/16, 1/32, and I think these are also 1/16 but colored. And got some little single eggs here and some worms. And recently switched my jig head brand to Voodoo Custom Tackle. Shout out to them. They're awesome. They make some of the best jig heads on this planet. Super strong. They'll never bend out on you, and they're just super reliable. So check them out. Look them up on Voodoo Tackle. And also I think they're on Facebook at Voodoo Tackle Company. So check them out. Got a couple other things down in here. Primarily some NRV Baits, Bugzillas. These are the bigger version of the bugs that I have in there. Pretty much my go-tos for a lot of stuff. And in here I kind of got some other odd and end stuff. I've been trying out streamers this year. This has been a big switch. Got a little streamer box here. I've been using these instead of spinners, and it's kind of been a game changer for me. They seem to like this streamer presentation a lot more than spinners. Not saying you can't catch them on spinners, but personally, I like the streamer move better. Kind of gives it a more natural take through there, and I seem to like get a lot more hookups with these than I do some spinners. So, but you'll see these a lot in my videos now. I kind of started doing it towards the end of the year, so been experimenting with some. It's been really, really fun. And we'll move on to the next, the floats. I'm pretty positive these are Invincicor's floats. You can either use these or NRV Baits floats. They're both pretty much the exact same. I kind of like Invincicor's a little bit better because they're a little smidge bigger, and I kind of like that bigger presentation on them floats. Seems to do a lot better. You can see them a lot better, and they hold up in the water a lot better. But they are a go-to in my bag. And speaking of another brand I use, Appalachian Baits. Check them out. Right there's their website. These are his mountain minnows in Aunt Pearl. If you watch some of my recent videos, I caught a lot of fish on these. I love these things. This is my pretty much go-to, and if you see right here on this video, I'm actually throwing one right now, so that's kind of cool that I'm talking about these now. But these are pretty wicked. They catch fish. That's all I can say. Got another couple little things. Gotta support Potski. Got a couple buddies over there. I love the Potski stuff. Got the Fire and Eds. It's more NRV Baits. The more the Bugzillas, the pink and the green. And got some marabou jigs. Really love these things. Going back to the streamers, kind of been tossing the jigs around too and catching some of these big trophy trout with them, and it's been really, really fun. And I think that is about it. I got a couple little compartments down in here for my battery packs that I put down in here for filming, and I usually on the back of this keep my net connected to it. So it's been a really, really good setup for this trout season. I might upgrade later on to get a little bit of a better chest pack, but for right now it's doing the job. So if y'all want to see more about like in depth of what I use, let me know, and we'll do another video like this. Hopefully y'all have a good evening. This has been Troutman Rhino. See ya.